The date is March 2nd, 2021. This afternoon, I heard that BNSF 4714, another one of BNSF's Warbonnets, was leading an intermodal train across Norfolk Southern's Columbus District. So, I drove out to the old abandoned Duvall Rd Railroad Crossing to wait for it, south of Lockbourne, Ohio. Sometime after arriving here, a pair of headlights appeared in the distance, and I got started recording in anticipation of the train's passing. BNSF 4714 is a GE C44-9W, built in 1997. It was originally ordered for the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad, but by the time 4714 arrived, the old Santa Fe was merged and became today's BNSF. As a result, instead of receiving the classic Santa Fe font on the side, BNSF was written instead. These engines are known as fake bonnets, due to not having Santa Fe written on the side. If you want to know more about these engines from BNSF, I suggest going back to episode 1 of season 3, Trek to Omaha. There, we saw one of 4714's sister engines, 4712, on a BNSF intermodal train on the original Santa Fe main line. We'll now move to the other camera to get a second angle on 4714. Getting to the other engines on the train, BNSF 3252 is a GE ES44C4, and NS 9817 is a GE C44-9W, built in 2004. Moments after the intermodal train got by, a northbound CSX freight train then came on by on CSX's northern sub. It was being led by CSX 849 and 5119. CSX 849 is a GE ES44AC-H, built in 2008, and 5119 is a GE AC44CW. CSX freight train got by, I then looked over to Rickenbacker Yard to see that another intermodal train was snaking its way through the yard and approaching. So I got set up to watch it go by. It had Norfolk Southern 4020 and BNSF 6139 at the helm. NS 4020 is a rebuilt GE AC-44C6M. It was built in 1995 originally as a C40-9 and rebuilt in 2017. BNSF 6139 is a GE ES-44AC built in 2007. After the front of the intermodal train got by, I then decided to head home for the day. About a week later, on March 12th, we now find ourselves at the Emerson Road/Road 48 Railroad Crossing south of Circleville, Ohio. On this day, I heard that Southern 8099 was leading an intermodal train on the Columbus District, and the first place I decided to go to was here. Sometime after arriving, the first train came up. It was a southbound intermodal train, being led by NS 9541, 7580, and 7547. NS 9541 is a GE C44-9W. NS 7580 and 7547 are both ES44DC, 7580 being built in 2006 and 7547 being built in 2005. Sometime after the first intermodal train got by, the Southern's intermodal train then rolled on by, with Southern 8099 in the lead and NS 9689 and 1113 trailing respectively. Since I've already talked about Southern 8099 in previous episodes, I'll save my breath here. NS 9689 is a GE C44-9W, and NS 1113 is an EMD SD70 ACE, built in 2014. Before we leave the crossing, let's go to the other camera now for another angle. After seeing Southern 8099 here, I gave chase. It wasn't until I reached the small town of Omega, Ohio, where I saw it again. We caught the train one more time at the Road 335 Railroad Crossing with seconds to spare. after Southern 8099 got by, I then called it a day and then went home. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a good day. See you later.